Are we? Hold on. Are we on? Jesse, are we live streaming? Okay. Before we begin, I just want to say this is a very different Shabbat for all of us. So we hope you're joining us, even though you can't be here in person. We hope you're joining us online. We hope that for the next however long we're here tonight, our services bring you joy. That even if you're in your home, if you're feeling isolated, that you can be a part of the community for just a little while. And with that, ready? Let's do it.
What's up, guys? It's good to be standing free, brothers and sisters, as we walked across the sea. Good to be standing strong and free together, one big family. הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבראים גם יחד, הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבראים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבראים גם יחד, הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבראים גם יחד.
Can you guys do this? Can you do this? Can you do this? Yeah, you can do this? All right, this is Beam Bum, right? Isn't that what we're doing? All right, Beam Bum, let's do it.
Come on, guys. הם בהר
Thea Goldston, everybody. Oh, that was weak. That was weak. Come on. All right. Is this your first time doing this alone?
My first time alone.
Oh, you cut her mic already. So let's take two. Is this your first time doing it alone?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, luckily you're not alone. We got Laura Baggish here. She's done this a couple times. We got Ted on the drums. Ted, sir, thank you. We got Micah on the guitar. And we got Barack on the, thank you for joining us, sir, on the bass, right? All right, let's go. All right. Good Shabbos. When I was a kid, my grandmother used to have these blessings that she would give, right? These are old Yiddish blessings that, I'm sorry, am I interrupting your conversation, guys? Sorry. Just want to make sure. So, we really miss you guys. We really do. One of her blessings that she would give to her people she didn't like so much is she would say, may you be blessed to live in interesting times. I would say that now qualifies as an interesting time. Yes, like right now. Exactly. I don't know about you all, but at different points in this week, I've been feeling good, I've been okay, and at other points, I've been singing the REM song, It's the End of the World as We Know It, and I don't feel so fine, but that's what I've been thinking in my head. And that's what happens. We get the news, we watch what's going on, and it's panic. And the idea of being safe and measured doesn't feel like enough. So we go to anxiety and panic. Bless you. Shh. Yes, please cover your mouth. Make sure you cover your mouth like this, right? All right, and then go give Molly a hug. So, again, I don't know about all of you, but I've had a little bit of anxiety this week. There's a temptation when we feel that to just isolate, right? And isolate is not the same thing as spending time alone. Spending time alone is okay. Spending time alone can be restorative. It can make us feel like we need a break and we get back to ourselves and we have more energy afterwards. Isolating's a different thing. Isolating's taking to our bed and wallowing and letting our mind go into the future, right? It's letting our mind race about all the things. Oh my God, I already have it. I know it. I had a sniffle. I had a cough, right? I sneezed. I have it. And those are the moments when we have to check ourselves. Those are the moments when we have to understand that Gam ze ya'avor. There's an old saying in Hebrew, Gam ze ya'avor. This too shall pass. Things in other places are starting to get better. We're in it right now. You're at home because we're in this. But things will get better. And you may not have been able to be here tonight, but we are still here. Beit Tshuva is still here, and Beit Tshuva is not going anywhere. We're going to be here for those that need. We're going to be here. We're going to be supported. We're going to be supportive. Because no one should feel isolated in this time. Social distance is not the same as isolation. When we take our social distance, it actually means it's more important to have emotional closeness. This is what this teaches us. Gam ze ya'avor, this too shall pass. And it's okay to be scared. But when that subsides, we go on with our life, we do the things that we need to do, we take the precautions we need to take, and we make sure we're there for other people so that no one feels isolated in this time. It's my hope that soon we're going to all be back in this room, that you're going to come back and be in this room with us, that we're not going to be able to fit everybody, and we're going to be packed shoulder to shoulder. It's my hope that we can do that soon, that we can come together and dance and hold hands and rejoice in community, in connecting to our higher power and connecting to each other. Shabbat Shalom.
So not only is this my first time, but this is the first time where Shabbat has only been resident. So I really want you guys to sing with me.
Come on, you can do it.
Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie,
We talk about the angels that come and join us for Shabbat. This week we need those angels. We hope for blessing. We hope for safety. We hope for health as these angels join us and we sing Shalom Aleichem.
Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Hasharet, Malachei
Roll into dark.
Julia.
Oh, yeah.
Roll into dark, roll into light. Night becomes day, day turns to night. Roll into dark, roll into light. Night becomes day, day turns to night. Night becomes day, day turns to night. Roll into dark, roll into light. Night becomes day, day turns to night.
I love that song. That's such a good song. That's a great song. All right, we're snapping now. So this is Beit Shuvah. This is the house of return. Some of you know that, and know that, and know that, and know that. But it's also the house of repentance, the house of getting right size, the house of return to ourselves. So we do tshuva out loud. I'm going to give people the opportunity to speak if they'd like. I'm going to hold the microphone because we're not going to pass the microphone to and fro. But if somebody wants to start and give gratitude or do a tshuva, come here, come on.
I'll just spit right onto it.
Yeah, please do.
Okay. Hi, guys. I'm Rebecca. I'm a grateful member of this community.
Hi, Rebecca.
Hi. I just really wanted to get up and give my last gratitude. I am leaving Sunday afternoon. I'm on to bigger and better things, and I'm really grateful for Beit Shuvah. Not that this wasn't a bigger and best thing. Like, this gave me the starting point. I'm going to be going to school. I'm going to be just doing everything that I've always wanted to, and I've really recovered my passion and recovered my purpose. And I love this community, and I would love to stay connected, and thank you guys so much.
Man. Who else? I saw a hand. Dennis took a break from his phone. All right, good.
Dennis B., grateful resident of this community.
Hi, Dennis.
My mother is watching at home, so I just want to say I love you, Mom, and thanks for coming out last week. Thank you.
Oh, that was it? Oh, I thought that's like the shortest tshuva I've ever heard. Oh, all right.
This is going to be a long one, though.
It's going to be a long one?
Yeah, I actually wrote it because I'm really nervous.
Oh, what's your name?
Judy, I'm a grateful resident.
Hi, Judy.
Okay, so I've been here for a while now, and the day has come for me to move forward. I came in here diagnosed with severe PTSD and MDD, and of course, drug and alcohol abuse. I used it to escape and numb my pain. It helped me to cope with work and my social anxiety till it didn't. Beit Shuvah became my home and my safe place. I can say it's the longest I've lived in one place in a while, most likely the only one I'm leaving in good terms.
We love you, Judy.
I have, sorry. I have 2 years sober in a month from now. I feel deep respect, love, and appreciation to all the staff, residents, and opportunities I've come across here. To all the staff, I admire you and appreciate everything you've done for me, especially my team. I'm forever grateful. To all the residents, I have a message for you. Take this time to build a relationship you have with yourself and your higher power, because at the end of the day, that relationship will be with you when no one is. I love you all, and thanks again. Thanks for this.
Woo! I don't know about you all. I got a little misty. Thank you, Judy.
Hi, I'm Michael. I'm a fairly new resident
Hi, Michael.
at this grateful community. I'm really happy I'm here. I know it's going to help me a lot. The struggle, everyday struggle here to accept not being medicated, just trying to get by. I see everybody's face, hear a lot of things here, and thank God for all the other residents that listen and talk to each other, because that's what helps us get by and handle our lives here. It's awesome to have every one of you in my life. It's just amazing. Each one of you is so different and yet so the same. Thank you.
All right. Stand up. Stand up. We'll get you.
I'm. Oh, sorry, my bad. I'm Jacob. I'm a grateful member of this community.
Hi, Jacob.
Yeah, I'm just coming back from a relapse, and I don't know. I'm just grateful that Beit Shuvah brought me back. You know, they didn't have to at all, and you know, I messed up pretty bad when I was here. But even like the short time that I was out, like the unconditional love that people showed for me, that I met through here, meant a lot. Like, even with like the drugs in my head, I still like remembered everybody here, and you know, I made the decision to come back, and you know, Beit Shuvah did not have to take me back. Like, I'm here with like Medi-Cal and like alternative sentencing, and like they could have easily been like, go to Claire or go somewhere else, but I don't know. They want what's best for me, so I'm grateful right now to be here.
All right. So, Jacob, you were right. We want what's best for you. The question is, do you? Okay? So that's what you got to figure out now that you're back here is, do you want what's best for you? Anybody else? All right. Yeah?
My name's Riley. I'm a grateful new member of this community. I just want to say that I'm grateful for the sense of community here and the open arms and the welcoming aspect that I've received. Nothing but good vibes from everybody here so far. I'm grateful for all my friends that I've made and the friends that I've had previous to coming here that were already here. And I just want to say to Ryder, wherever you are, I'm grateful for my roommate. We have great conversation. And yeah, I'm grateful for my sobriety today. So wherever you are.
All right.
Hi, I'm Leslie. I'm a grateful member of this community. I just wanted to say goodbye to Judy. I mean, we have never really been close friends, but I am so impressed at how far you've come just from the outside, and it obviously took a lot of work, and you know, it's like a testament to this place doing its best job. And thank you for being here with us, and I hope we'll see you.
Amen.
Hi, I'm Hello. Hi, I'm Laura. I'm a grateful member of the community. Hi, Laura. I have a couple of things. First, I want to say thank you to these great musicians. It's a pleasure to play with all of you. It's been really awesome. And Thea, you're doing an amazing job, really. I love you. You've come so far, and like I said, privately, I'm really proud of you. Also, I also want to say goodbye to a couple of people, Rebecca and Judy. Rebecca, where are you? There you are. So we didn't get to go on our Freedom Song trip. We were supposed to leave tomorrow and be in San Francisco for about a week. And she just came into the play, but you got to do it once, and you did a great job. So thank you for being in the choir. Thank you for participating and everything. It was really great, and we'll miss you. Stay connected. The other person, Judy. Where are you, Judy? Judy, you and I have built a relationship on our trips, actually, and I love you very much, and I definitely want you to stay connected. But this last trip, I felt very, very close to you, and we got to hang out. It was awesome. So, good luck.
All right. And I'm grateful for the people who are up here with me, for the staff that is here, that will be here. We're going to be here. We're not going anywhere. Woohoo! Right. And I'm grateful for all of you. When it clicks, I can't explain what it's like to be around somebody for whom it clicks. I know in Rebecca's case, her spiritual counselor is, proud's not the word, but just feels unbelievably grateful to be on the journey with you. As am I to see, the people with whom I've gotten close over these last few months, to see you guys on this journey, to let us be a part of this journey. It only works if we show up with all of us, with all of ourselves. And I'm grateful that you guys bring that every day, for all the times you share in group, all the times you haul your butts out of bed and don't want to come to Torah study but do anyway. I know we talk a lot about when we miss groups, but thank you for coming to the groups and for sharing and making yourself vulnerable. It means a lot. And we're grateful to have you guys here and be a part of your recovery. All right. Thea, Laura, and Micah, are you going to do You Are Everything? Yeah. All right.
Just real quick, this is a song that my dad wrote for my mom, whose yard site was actually yesterday. And I know that all she ever wanted was for me to be sober and doing what I love, which is what I'm doing tonight. So this is for you, Mom.
For
like not fair. We're going to welcome new residents. you. Where are you going? Where are you going? You're back up. Oh, it's Laura. Oh, it's Laura. Shh. Laura and the band. Mizmor Shir.
Mizmor Shir Leom HaShabbat Tov Leodod Ladonai Uzamer Leshimcha Elyon Uzamer Leshimcha Elyon. Come on, choo-choo. Mizmor Shir Leom HaShabbat Tov Leodod Ladonai Uzamer Leshimcha Elyon Uzamer Leshimcha Elyon.
All right. Everything up until now has been prologue for Shabbat. L'chad Odi welcomes Shabbat, so get up and dance L'chad Odi. Or... keep social distances.
Ne
All right, we're going to light the candles.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav mitzivanu lehadlik ner shel Shamba. If someone told me I was running out of time, I would make sure to never leave your side. I still hear you in the whispers of the wind, saying, tight kid, saying, hold on tight kid. I am always gonna be a wild child, but I hope despite my faults that you are proud. Now you finally have the chance to celebrate. Mom, I'm sober these days. Mom, I'm sober these days. Have a hard time with trust. My heart's sometimes hard to touch. I don't believe in much, but I believe in you. I believe in you. Knew you heard the words I read. Tears were pouring from my pen. I knew that I had hurt you, and I had to make things right. Now, sleep well, take flight. Sleep well, take flight. Have a hard time with trust. My heart's sometimes hard to touch. I don't believe in much, but I believe in you. I believe in you. When the night calls and I'm shaking and I don't know what to do, you whisper in the silence, I believe in you. Have a hard time with trust. My heart's sometimes hard to touch. I don't believe
We really have to switch this order. I hate following that stuff. Hi. Yeah, hard act to follow is right. Shabbat Shalom, good Shabbos. In August of 2011, I was living in Cranford, New Jersey. It's a nice place, actually. I had just started my second year as the rabbi of a synagogue in New Jersey, and Cranford is located in Union County, central New Jersey, and Hurricane Irene hit. And when I say it hit, I mean when it passed, people's homes were destroyed. I remember going over to a congregant's house, beautiful Victorian home that they were in the middle of renovating, actually. And they had you walk up, if you've ever been to a Victorian home, big wraparound porch, the stairs going up, so it's already elevated. And the water was so high in New Jersey, in Cranford, that on the first floor of this home, which is already elevated, the water was up to your waist, right? We were canoeing in the town, and this family actually, because they were renovating everything, had all of their possessions in their basement. The synagogue also had a basement, but it went by a different name. It was the preschool. And the water it was horrible. For weeks, you could drive down the streets of the town, and it looked like people were recovering from World War II, because the entire contents of their home, including floors and walls and everything else, was on the street, destroyed. We had so many congregants whose homes were damaged or destroyed. It was catastrophic. I still remember the first Friday night after it, when we had what we called that night a healing Shabbat service. Now, in suburban New Jersey, in a conservative synagogue, Friday night, a good crowd is about 40 people, is a big crowd. We had over 200 people come. And the whole time this crisis was going on, people were reaching out to their neighbors. Those who weren't affected were inundating the synagogue with calls. What can we do? How can we help? How can I help? I have clothing people have outgrown, all of these different things. And people kept coming to us with things they wanted to donate, and people kept coming to us with things they needed. And it was amazing to see. People who had never spoken before started relying on each other. People who had no idea what the community meant could turn to each other. It was a tough time. This week's Parsha, we've been studying it all week. It's a pretty big moment in the history of the Jews, of the Israelites. God's giving the Torah. Moses goes away for 40 days, and the Jews, what do they do? Yes, but before the golden calf is a response. But what do they feel? They're Jews. They feel anxiety. That's what we do, right? So in response to their anxiety, they try to fill the void, and they build a golden calf. They build a false idol. Now, the parallels are pretty easy for us. We have feelings, we have anxiety, we think something's missing from our lives, and so we use a false idol to fill that void. Pretty easy parallel for recovery. But what happens afterward? God is going to destroy the Jewish people, the Israelites, and Moshe, our leader, says what? No, you cannot do this. You cannot harm the Jewish people. And Moshe, stands up to God. The rabbis describe Moses as holding God by the scruff and not letting go, grabbing God like this and not letting go. And God and Moses have this back and forth, and it gets heated. And God calms down. And then the next thing that happens, Moses turns to God and says, I need you in my life. I need your presence. And God, in one of the most tender moments, places Moses in the cleft of a rock and passes before Moses. And they come together, God and one person, this Moshe guy. They come together in an unbelievably intimate moment. Out of that tragedy, out of that crisis of the golden calf and God's anger, comes a closeness. We don't know what the future holds. We don't know how everything is going to turn out. But we do know that we can turn to each other. A while ago, there was some stuff going on in the house, and I remember we were talking about a story, and I've told the story since. A rabbi dies, and he's getting a tour of the afterlife by one of the angels. And he says, I want to see hell. And the angel says, okay, and brings him to a room, a beautiful, giant dining room with a beautifully set table with gold and silverware and all this stuff and goblets and every food you could hope to eat. And there was nobody in the room. This rabbi was staring at the table. This was supposed to be hell, and he's looking at all the beautiful food and all the beautiful arrangements. And then he sees the people walk in. And they all walk in like this. And they sit down at their table, and their arms don't do this. And they try to feed themselves. They go like this, and they try to get something, and they try to bring it to themselves, and they can't. They're staring at this sustenance. They're staring at so much beauty, and they can't attain it. And the rabbi's freaked out, and he says, okay, now show me heaven. And the angel snaps his fingers, and the rabbi's transported, although he doesn't think he is, because he's in an identical room with identical place setting, with the identical food, beautiful just like hell. And the people, once again, okay, fine, it's the food, but people walk in again, and they can't bend their arms. But in this one, in heaven, they're feeding their neighbor. Their arms are extended, and they're feeding their neighbor. The difference between heaven and hell is whether we're only out for ourselves or we're in this together. We can get through anything, but we have to do it together. Shabbat Shalom. All right. Thea, you ready? Ready. For the Barchu? The Barchu? All right, please rise as we do the Barchu. may be seated. Shema is up next. 6 of the most important words. Shh. First word, Shema. Listen. The only way that happens if we're not talking. So I'm going to ask you to, you know what's coming. Put your feet flat on the floor. Put your hands in your lap. And close your eyes. Take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. Another breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. And try to be still. Try to, if your mind is wandering, bring it back to the breath. Take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. Every moment we have is a blessing. Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God, the Lord is one. We are one. God is in this room. God is not in the ark. God is not anywhere else but in the person next to me and myself. And so we, as we recite the Shema, connect to that. Take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. And if you're at home, we hope you're breathing along as we recite the Shema together.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Shalom bimromav, hu yaseh shalom aleinu. Oseh shalom bimromav, hu yaseh shalom aleinu. Oseh shalom bimromav, hu yaseh shalom aleinu. Yaseh shalom, yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu, v'al kol Yisrael. Yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu, v'al kol Yisrael. Oseh shalom bimromav, hu yaseh shalom aleinu. Oseh shalom bimromav, hu yaseh shalom aleinu. Oseh shalom bimromav, hu yaseh shalom aleinu. Yaseh shalom, yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu, v'al kol Yisrael. Yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu, v'al kol Yisrael.
I screwed up for sure. I've been thinking less about making more. A lot of shit would change a year or two ago. I've been making moves and playing in these shows. Learning how to navigate this shit freely. I ain't got no time to take my life breezy. Aim small, miss smallish, that easy. Watching all my demons and they swimming deep beneath me. Face this shit on my life. I've been trying to make it through all these lights. I know baby waiting all on my line. I know they wanna hate erasing my time. I feel like my playlist on repeat. You spend all your days in disbelief. I've been thinking ways of treating greed. With buying shit to take my mind off what I
Let's give it up for Max and Julia. I'm trying to see if Ted would do a drum solo for us. I just saw the Neil Peart shirt with Rush, and I'm really wanting a drum solo. No? Another time maybe. Yeah? All right, here we go. Oh, come on! Tease, come on. Oh, moving on. All right. Now we have more to mourn. We have more to be sorrowful for. We're mourning the loss of our drum solo. So, in all seriousness, when we have moments of joy, we can remember those who aren't here, and it doesn't have to be sad. It can be, but it doesn't have to be sad to remember those people who aren't here, because their memory can fill us with the love we've always felt for them. They may not be here, but that love is still there. So tonight, we commemorate the yahrzeits of Erwin Harris and Saul Schiffer, Howard Holtzman and Ida Melnick, Louis Levy and Wendy Landis, Oleg Iframov and David Dale, Brian Kaplan and Mary Frumer. We're also in the year of mourning for Joel Atkin and Isak Dasa, Sheila Ellman and Sherry Fishman, David Foster and Glenn Goss, Clara Pinto, Mary Jane Poyer, Joan Praver, Patricia Reichman, Barry Rose, Daniel Rosen, Mordechai Sasportis, Sarah Schmidt, Bernie Shapiro, Joanne Snyder, Joe Stabler, Trevor Stefani, Steve Stewart, Stanley Tashman, and Wilson Thacker. If you have someone for whom you'd like to say Kaddish, please rise in your place. And if you see somebody standing alone, please make sure they don't. Please make sure they have someone to say the Kaddish with them. No one stands alone here. And if you are home and you'd like to rise with us and say the Kaddish, we'll say it together. We're going to go slowly. Not everybody knows the words. Yitgadal v'yitgadash shemei Rabbah. Be'alma divrach virute ve'amlich malchute. B'chayechon uvyomechon uv'chaye dechol beit Yisrael. Ba'agala uvizman kariv v'imru amen. Yehei Shmei Rabba Mevorach Leolam Ulamei Olmaya. Yisbarach V'yishtabach V'yisba'ar V'yisramam V'yitnaseh V'yisadar V'yisaleh V'yishalal Shmei Dekudesha Barichu Le'ela Min Kol Birchasa V'shirasa Tushbechasa V'nechemasa Da'amiran Be'alma V'imru Amen. Yehei Shlama Rabba Min Shemaya V'chaim Aleinu V'al Kol Yisrael V'imru Amen. Oseh Shalom Bimromav Hu Ya'aseh Shalom Aleinu V'al Kol Yisrael V'imru Amen. You may be seated. We're going to do Misha Berach. New members, the new residents, those of you that came in tonight. We're not celebrating birthdays tonight, but a year from now, I want you to remember that your first Shabbat here was kind of a crazy Shabbat. And there you are a year later. All right? One day at a time, though. All right. We're going to do a Misha Berach, which is a special prayer for those that are sick. So if you have somebody you'd like to say a prayer for healing, you can say it silently to yourself as we say the Misha Berach. We think of those who have been affected by the coronavirus, and we pray for their speedy recovery. Announcements. Okay. I am not reading all of that. This is the email we sent out. Okay. Yeah, we are taking precautions. Why are you shaking your head at me, Jesse? We're taking precautions because I don't know if you know this, but there's a virus going around. What? Right. Thank you, Scooby. So we are taking precautions, and we cherish the members of our community, and we know that you understand why we had to close our doors this evening, why things may look different for the next couple of weeks. It's only temporary. We will be here when this crisis clears, and we'll come together to celebrate our entire community. That's the whole announcement? That is what's canceled. So, weekly Shabbat services are not canceled, but they're offered via live stream. Passover Seders are going to be live streamed only. We are going to have it for the house, and we're going to live stream it to those who would like, but we are not having people outside of the house in here for the Passover 2020. Circle of Majesty has been postponed. The talent show... Postponed. The talent show has been postponed. All adult ed classes will be offered online. Please stay tuned for more info. The bereavement process group is suspended until further notice, as is the parent Al-Anon meeting. CGA is closed to the public. L'chaim starting tonight. So next week's L'chaim will be closed to the public. Visits for residents. Visits will be limited to immediate family members of residents only. If you plan on visiting Beit Shuvah, please confirm with your loved one prior to visiting. I did not know that was a punchline. While this list is specific, our actions will affect any and all public events at Beit Shuvah, even those not listed above. If you've registered for any of the programs noted above and there's a fee associated, the event organizer will be in touch shortly with next steps. We will continue to assess the situation week by week, and we will be in touch with regard to any additional or future cancellations or changes. Thank you for I'm not Sergio. Thank you for your ongoing support and patience amidst a challenging time. We are a strong community, and although we may not be physically together at this time, we still bond in our connection and relationships with each other and with the spirit of Beit Tshuva. If you have any questions, please email Sergio. Thanks, Austin. Before we do Kiddush, hold on. Jillian, did you have something? Okay. Before we do Kiddush, we're not going to pass around challah tonight. That doesn't mean there isn't challah. It just means we're not going to have everybody touch it at the same time. Right. So before we do Kiddush, I just want to offer a blessing for those who are in their homes and for this community. My kids have been singing Fiddler on the Roof all week because they went to see it at their mom's school. They're performing it, or they were performing it at Milken before they suspended it. So there's a Sabbath prayer. I'm not going to sing it. I'll spare you that. But may the Lord protect and defend you. May God always shield you from shame. May you come to be in Yisrael a shining name. Yes, it is from Freedom Song, but not originally. Sorry. Okay, we are going to do Kiddush, and you are going to have to, it's me. Wait, I'm going to start before that. No, I'm going to start before that. So, behold, it was more. You can rise. You can stand up for the Kiddush. All right, I'm going to do it a cappella. Ooh, that's even more fun. So, behold, it was morning and it was evening. It was the 6th day. Vayera vayivoker yom hashishi. Vayichulu hashamayim v'haaretz v'chol tzva'am. Vayichal Elohim bayom hashvi melachto asher asa. Vayishpot bayom hashvi mikol melachto asher asa. Vayivarech Elohim et yom hashvi vayikadesh oto kivo shavat mikol melachto asher bara Elohim la'asot savri chaverai Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech ha'olam borei peri hagafen Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech ha'olam Asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'ratzavanu v'shabbat kadsho b'ahava uvratzon hinchilanu zikaron l'maaseh v'reishit ki hu yom techila l'mikra'ei kodesh zecher l'yitziat mitzrayim Kivanu v'acharta ve'otanu kidashta mikol ha'amim v'shabbat kodshecha be'ahava uvratzon hinchaltanu Baruch atah Adonai Mekadesh HaShabbat. Hamotzi. Hamotzi.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam Hamotzi lechem min haaretz. Amen.
Shabbat Shalom, good Shabbos, everyone. Shabbat Shalom.